Hey, what's up, guys? This is Rob again. I'm building a Randy Cooper Blade Runner spinner from the original Blade Runner movie, and it's pretty big. It's I think it's 1/12 scale. Um, Not really sure exactly how big it is. I can tell you. Yeah, it's probably around 15 inches long and like 8 inches, 7 inches wide. Um, I didn't do a build series on this. I've been working on it for months, on and off. I kind of put it away for a little while, and then I pick it up and do some more work on it because I had to design a lot of parts for it that replaced the original parts, just due to some issues that I had with the original parts with lighting. Because obviously this thing has a lot of lights in it. So a lot of the parts that you get with the kit you can use, but you know they're either solid resin or they're difficult to clean and get them looking really good for lighting purposes. I didn't do the windshield yet. It's not 100% done. I still have to do some touch-up work on the interior, and I have to put the decals on, which I'll probably do today. And the windshield is obviously the big issue with this thing sometimes, but it doesn't look too bad. I just have to clean up the frame and get that situated on the plastic and get it all seated. I didn't do the door opening situation. That's just asking for trouble. And I didn't have these parts open to move to the side so you can see the wheels. I didn't do that either. It's a non-interactive Blade Runner spinner, so I'm not messing with it. It's in flight, basically. So a lot of the lighting, like I said, I did custom work on the parts. I'll show you the parts because I can print these for you if you're building this, or if you're going to build this and you want to use my parts. I can definitely print them for you, and we'll work something out. Not really sure how much I'm going to charge yet because I don't know how much work it's going to be. Let me show you some modifications that I actually did. So I did not use the stock parts on a lot of the interior. So if you look at the dashboard in this thing, I tried to make it a little more accurate to the movie, but it's still not 100% because I think all the spinners were different. There was the actual life-size car looks different than the car you see flying around. The color I'll get to in a little bit, but the interior parts, I made the dashboard. There's a grate that goes up on top of the film that you get with the part. I redid that part. That's here. So that fits inside the piece that you get with the kit, this dashboard piece. So that is ready to go. There's a frame that goes around this little square part, sort of like a nav system. I redid the frame to that and added some detail to it. That's here. I'll have pictures too of the parts. If you contact me, I can send you close-up pictures of the parts, see what they actually look like. I'm just kind of going over which parts I made and where they go. I redid this entire piece right here. This clear, opaque light that goes on the dashboard. That's two parts. That's the piece that goes on top, and there's also a little underneath section that you can stick two 3mm LEDs in here, and it attaches to the bottom of this part, and you have your dash light. There's a little tower piece that sticks up here that's lit. It has like a vertical light on it. That wasn't included with the kit, so I made that, and that attaches to the kit part. And this fits a 3mm LED in the bottom, so it will light up. There's a little piece here on the side. It looks like a walkie-talkie This piece, that wasn't included either, and that's in the dashboard shots in the movie. So I made that part from what I could tell on the screen from the movie, and that's like a little square rectangular piece. I'm including that piece, and there's a major section of, it's kind of like an overhanging, I don't know what it is, but it's an overhanging instrument cluster that I didn't install yet. It goes like here. It hangs above the passenger seat. That piece that you get with the kit is basically all solid resin. So I redid the entire design, and it's hollow. And I put in 4 SMDs, and I'm including the little lenses too. So there's SMDs inside here, and this wire, this piece is hollow. It's two pieces. So you can fit them together. Here are the actual parts. That's the little instrument cluster right there, and this is the arm that you could run wire through. And there's a little cover that goes on here like that. So you can light up that part. The rest is exterior parts. So I redid the I'm not sure if this is entirely accurate either. I don't think it is, but both of those light bars on top, I redid those completely. So I redesigned my own from the kit parts. So they have holes in them, so you can put LEDs in. The stock lenses that you get with the kit, the little bulbs, still fit on top. Here, and then on the front, the lenses from the kit will fit. And this is this is actually the starboard side. The starboard side has a rear light. It's yellow that faces back, and the port side does not have that. So this is the port side. I didn't remove this from the supports yet, but this is the port side light bar. It has some detail on it, and it's you know, a lot easier to clean than the resin piece. And what I would do, if you do like the kit, I would run a thin maybe brass rod underneath the two top bulbs, so you have some more support. That's what I did on mine. I just painted everything black. The center, this center light right here, the lens that you get with the kit is not hollow, so if you need to run light to this top bulb, you'll have to drill a hole. This is cleaned up, and it's pretty much perfect as far as fit, and it's opaque white, and you can light this from underneath and then run your wire through it, or your LED through it, and there's a little cap piece that goes on top, and the bulb will fit on here. So it's basically two parts. You need to light block this part, and you can run your LED easily. And the last piece is, oh no, wait a minute, I have 2 more pieces. This is I'm still cleaning this up. These parts are still curing, so that's why I'm wearing gloves. The tail lights, this is a tail light frame. So there was nothing around the frame in the back for the tail lights to hold lenses. So what I did is I made like a frame that fits the kit. The frame attaches here, and then I have lenses, and I don't have the lenses out here with me, but they're clear, or sorry, opaque white lenses that cover. There's 5, and each one of these lights has a 3mm LED lighting it up. In the movie, it's kind of a warm white color, so I use that for the bulbs. And the last 2 pieces, I made some opaque white panels, and with these fit, I don't know what's going on with the kit, but I didn't see these in the box. So the underneath of the ship, or the car, see those two white panels? Now I didn't see anything, there was holes here, so I didn't see anything in the kit that would cover those. So I put those two panels here, and they match the car when it's taking off at the beginning of the movie. This I made myself as well. This light wasn't included. I can throw that in if you want it. It's a little jar light. So as for the blinking, I used a Voodoo Effects light kit that was a complete waste of my time. It would work for you if you didn't do all your own LED wiring and stuff like that, but I did all that, so I didn't use any of the included LEDs, and it actually comes with two boards, one for the top lighting and one for the bottom, and it's basically just a set of boards that do a random flickering. So I could have done that myself had I known, but I wanted the exact sort of, or very close to the movie kind of timing, so I bought the kit. I only used one board, so the board I used for the top has like 6 outputs for all different blinking rates, but I only used 3 different rates I think for the top, so I had extra, and I used the remaining for the bottom. So there's the top set of lights that are flicking randomly, sort of, and then the bottom you can see the red and the blue. So I only used one of the boards. So if you buy it, it definitely does work. I'm not, I'm not getting down on Voodoo Effects, but I'm just saying you really don't need it if you can do an Arduino programming. Some basic, random flickering would get you through, instead of spending, $175 for the kit, which, it works, and it comes with all the parts that you need. So if you don't have all the LEDs already, then I would suggest buying the kit. The color I used on this was, it's darker than a lot of them that I've seen, because in the movie the actual life-size car is a lot darker than the filming models that I've seen. A lot of the models are a lot lighter blue, but if you look at the movie, the car is darker on screen. So I wanted it to look like it's on screen, so I didn't lighten it up. And to me, the one that's flying around is dark as well, so it's a darker blue. I used a Model Masters color for this. It's a basically it's blue. It's FS. Man, I'm getting old. I can't even see this number. I don't know. Well, if you want to know what color I use, let me know, and I'll let you know. I can't even read the numbers on that thing. So that's pretty much it. The kit itself is it's tricky to get together, but it's the only version that I've seen of this scale, and it has its issues like anything else, but I think it looks pretty good right now. I still have more work to do. It's not 100% done, so it's getting close. But if you want the parts, let me know, and it will save you some hassle putting the kit together, and it will add some additional detail. So I will post pictures of the finished model probably to Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, and maybe I'll make another video when it's 100% done. So thanks for checking it out, guys. See ya.